Hey, what's happening? It's Sean Wallace coming to you another training. In today's training, I'm actually going to be talking about how I was able to generate 326 leads in 5 days, right? Without any cold calling. My favorite part, this is 100% beginner friendly. So if you're looking for a way to generate some leads in your business, this training is definitely for you. So you want to make sure that you really pay attention because this stuff is pretty powerful. And once I started focusing on just lead generation, my whole business changed. So I want to share with you one of the strategies that I actually use to generate leads on a consistent basis, now to the tune of anywhere between 50 to 100 plus leads a day, just kind of depending on the traffic flow. So let's hop right into it. Just in case you don't know who I am, my name's Sean Wallace, and what I'm going to be covering in this video is three components, right? And normally what I'm helping people with when I was in my agency is I help them coaches and consultants transform their intellectual property into information. But then at the end of the day, they still need to be able to generate leads for that. So that's what made me start focusing on lead generation too as well, and then apply it in my business too. So that's what I want to cover here with you. I'm going to cover the traffic source that I actually use and how I was able to find a very quality traffic source to send to a high converting landing page. And I'm going to talk to you about an irresistible offer, the simple process of creating an irresistible offer that generates 326 leads in 5 days without talking to friends and family. And then I'm going to cover automated sales machine on how to easily turn those leads into sales with a proven follow-up sequence. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. So first of all, I just want to show you some simple proof right here. This is a snapshot inside of my Kartra account where you can see here I was able to generate on this particular day 120 leads in one particular day. And that drop off, the reason I seen that drop off is because you turned off traffic. You know, once you turn off the traffic, that's what I like about this is you can control it, right? But you can see here in that short period of time, I was on a span of averaging almost around 100 leads a day, sometime about 90 leads a day with this method that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so this has been pretty cool, been able to grow a phenomenal list in a short period of time with this method. Now, in one of my previous trainings, I talked about the process, right? So you have to have the traffic first, right? And traffic is just visitors to your website. And once you have those visitors coming to your website, you need to have a landing page in place to be able to convert those visitors into leads, okay? So if you haven't seen my 3-step process training, make sure that you look at that training, okay? And I go over the process on how to actually create a lead magnet so that way you can turn traffic into leads like what we're doing here right now. But I'm gonna cover a little bit of that in this training. So once they opt in, then they're on your thank you page and then they get your email sequence, which helps you follow up with them to turn them into sales. So what I want to share with you is just the traffic source. Okay, so this is actually a solo ad testimonial. It's by one of my good friends and mentors, Prashant Sharma, who actually owns this group, which you can see here, it has over 40,000 people in this group. And what this is solo ads. So if you're not familiar with solo ads, what it is, this is a community, one of a lot. The reason I like this because it's a reputable source, and I'm just using this as an example, okay? So what you can do is with solo ads basically is going to someone who already has a list, an established list that they've already built rapport with in a specific niche. So for me in this specific niche, it's the make money online niche or business opportunity niche, right? So for you, if you're in health and wellness, you want to go to someone who has a health and wellness list, right? If you're in Forex, or you want to go to someone who's in the financial literacy space in that Forex niche. So you want to make sure you're in a market that when you do this particular strategy, they have a list of people who are already in that particular space, okay? So for here in this solo ad testimonial group, these people, everyone in this group is in the make money online space, okay? They're to either learn how to make money or they're already making money and they already have a pretty good database of leads. So what a solo ad is you actually go to someone and it's like you just basically are paying them to email their list with your offer, which is basically your landing page. That's it. It's pretty simple, right? So you're going to somebody who's already got an established list. Okay, everyone's list size is different, but you're literally paying them an affordable price. That's why I love this strategy. And that's why it's beginner friendly. Yes, it does require a little bit of money, right? But it helps you get leads dramatically fast. And if you have a good product or service, obviously be able to convert those leads into sales, right? So that's all it is really, it's just paying someone to send your offer to their database, their list, and then you generate leads from their list. It's pretty phenomenal, right? So with this here, and this is just an example of I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. I don't know why I use that as an example. I can't even pronounce his name. I think it's Majid, right? But this person, Majid, said he actually went and bought some clicks, okay, from Richie. and he bought 300 clicks. He received 331 clicks. His opt-in page converted at 34%, okay? And it was tier 1 traffic, just meaning it came from all English speaking states, United States, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada, right? Those are your top tier 1 countries. So that means all that came from English speaking countries and people who actually have the money, okay, not dogging other countries, but people who actually have the money to be able to buy a product or service, okay? And he was able to get one sale, and he just kind of left a comment here saying very high quality traffic with over delivery, highly recommend. So the reason I like this resource is because you can see other people who have leveraged other people or bought traffic from other vendors and are giving a testimonial from them. That's very, very big because you want to be able to make sure you're buying also quality traffic, okay? So that's what this is. I wanted to show you a source, okay? There's some other sources out there. I'm gonna show you another source, which is called Udemy. And pretty much Udemy does the same thing as solo ad testimonials, but they're actually another platform where you can actually come in here and find sellers. You can see what price point they're selling it for. So you can see here, this person is selling it for 40 cents a click, right? And they're also saying that 25% of the people who buy from them get sales from their traffic. And then you can just see here, once again, they're able to send traffic to you. Your free funnel review requests and adding hundreds of new subscribers daily. Excuse me. But so there's over hundreds of people in here that you can actually go find traffic from. So it's really just that simple, just going into a community of people who already have the leads that you're looking for, right? It doesn't get any more easier than that. So you don't have to create content, you gotta create videos, you don't gotta do social media posts. You don't have to do any of that other stuff besides coming to the people who already have the list, right? And you just pay them, like I say here in this example, 40 cents a click to send to your landing page, and then boom, you can start generating leads just like that. So I do want to give you some examples of people that I have used, right? So I have used a few people on Udemy. This solo ad's already done, but when I did buy it, I bought 300 clicks from both of these individuals at, I believe it was 40 cents a piece, right? So you can see here, they're already delivering traffic to me. And what's nice about Udemy is they do all the tracking for you. So you don't have to worry about necessarily getting scammed, right? That's a big thing here. You want to make sure you're getting real traffic, not bots or fake visitors, right? So what Udemy does is it helps alleviate that for both parties, right? And you can see here, it's tracking that for me. So it's telling me how many clicks that I've received and so forth. And it's doing it on their end. They also have a deadline in which they need to send that traffic to as well. So it helps keep equal balance for both parties, right? The buyer and the seller, right? So it's a happy medium, if you will. So Udemy is another source to be able to do that, where you can buy solos or sell them if you have a big enough list too as well. You can sell them on here too as well. So this is the two traffic sources that I wanted to share with you that I'm actually been using to generate those 120 leads a day. And then where am I sending that traffic? Well, I'm sending that traffic to a lead capture page. This is one example of one of the lead capture pages that I use. And all it is just a simple one pager with a headline and an opt-in box. So you just want to make sure that you're talking to your target audience with the respective solution or desire that they're looking to achieve. So here I'm talking to people in the make money online niche, right? So I just talked about discover on how a college dropout is making $200 to $400 a day without any prior marketing experience. So that's perfect for the newbie or the person who's coming online looking for a way to make money, or how they can do it without any previous marketing experience. It's 100% beginner friendly and zero tech system, right? So tons of people who are starting online love this headline. This actually was converting for a lot of people that I sent it to at over 50%, which is phenomenal, right? For me, I like to see my capture pages, excuse me, convert at around 30%. So to get one at 50% is like, yes, like phenomenal, right? So that means like every 100 visitors I send there, I'm generating 50 leads. So one of the ways that I was able to get 120 leads a day is I was just sending in a lot of visitors to my capture page. See what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps you understand how simple this is to help you start generating leads really, really fast, right, for your business. The biggest thing though is when you're generating the leads, sometimes you don't get sales right out the bat, and that's fine. If you've talked to me or followed me before, I like to say that you need to follow up with your people at least 5 to 7 times. So here's the follow-up campaign that I actually use to follow up, which will help me generate sales on the back end. And for those, let's say that particular one. So those two dudes, I didn't get them on the front end. I got sales on the back end from this process, but there was other solos that I did run where I actually got sales right out the gate because the flow was good. But you don't always get sales right on the front end. Like, this is not a sales, like we want sales, but you have to understand this particular method is designed to help you generate leads. Now, if you get sales, that's a bonus, right? Now, obviously we want sales, but this is where the sales come in at, is being able to have a follow-up sequence to generate more sales, right? Because everyone's not going to buy the first time coming through. So what you need to do is have at least 5 to 7 emails that'll build a rapport. So in one of my other trainings, I talked about what those emails need to be doing. You need to have a welcome email. You need to have an objection email that's covering the objections that they may have about your product or service. You need to have some social proof in there where you're showing some testimonials and things of that nature where they can see other people getting results besides yourself. Number 4 is asking them for help. Making sure that the content you're sending out is relevant to them, right? And then like a call to action, literally telling them to go buy what it is that you have. So you need to have this daily sequence of emails that's going out that's going to help you be able to turn those leads that came in from that process into more sales. So that's what I wanted to cover here. Hopefully you got some value from this. And this is how I was able to generate, like I say, 326 leads in only 5 days. Really, if I was to go back and look at the stats, it's actually a lot higher than this. But when I made these slides, that's where I was at that particular point. But really, when I finished out this campaign, I ended up over like 700 leads from this process because I started to generate 100 leads a day consistently. So that slide that I showed you at 120, that was my first 120 lead day, but I went on to go and do a couple of more 100 lead days. So super powerful. So what I want to do is I want to extend an offer to you. If you found this training valuable, where you want to learn on how to generate or be able to implement this into your business so you can start generating more leads for your business, leveraging this process, specifically if you're in the make money online niche or a business opportunity niche, this is definitely specifically for you. Go ahead and click the button right below and schedule a consultation where we can hop on the phone and I'll dive into your business or just kind of see where you're at, right? To see if it makes sense for us to be able to work together. Like, there's nothing for sale. I just want to be able to give some more value to you so that way you can get a result in your business and really start being able to generate the lifeline, which is leads, right? Understand how to get traffic, leads, and turn those leads into sales. If you want to learn that, just click the button right below, schedule your free consultation. We'll hop on the phone for about a good 30 minutes or so, and I'll figure out what it is that I can help you with. Whether it's, understanding how to tap into the traffic source, or if it's understanding how to have the capture page that can convert those traffic into leads, or that nurturing sequence to turn those leads into sales. If that sounds like something that you want to learn and implement in your business, go ahead, let's hop on the phone. It's absolutely free. Like I said, there's nothing for sale. I just want to figure out if it's a good fit for the both of us to be able to work together. And if that makes sense, we can figure that out at that time, right? So go ahead and do that right now. If you want to learn how to generate leads or generate a little bit more traffic for your business opportunity, click the button right below this video, schedule a consultation, and I look forward to seeing you on the call. With that being said, this is Sean Wallace, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some value and you have a wonderful and fantastic day. Peace.